Welcome to our deep dive into Essentialism by Greg McKeown, a book that's transforming executive mastery. I'm here to guide you through its groundbreaking blueprint. Let's unlock the power of less but better, starting now. 1. The Essentialist. The journey starts with understanding what essentialism truly is, a disciplined, systematic approach for determining where our highest point of contribution lies. It's about discerning what is absolutely essential and eliminating everything that is not, so we can make the highest possible contribution towards the things that really matter. This isn't about getting more things done. It's about getting the right things done. It's not about efficiently doing everything that comes your way. It's about only doing things that align with your true intent and goals. 2. Choose. The invincible power of choice. This chapter centers on the incredible power of choice. Greg McKeown stresses that we often forget we have a choice in almost every situation. It's about reclaiming that power and recognizing that we are in control of our own choices. These choices, in turn, determine our priorities and the path we follow in life and work. By actively choosing what to focus on, we harness our energy towards making a meaningful impact. 3. Discern. The unimportance of practically everything. Here, we learn the art of discernment. McKeown introduces the concept that almost everything is non-essential and only a few things truly matter. This chapter teaches us to apply more selective criteria for what is essential. By discerning the trivial many from the vital few, we can focus more on what brings true value and fulfillment. This skill helps us invest our time and resources in what truly counts. 4. Trade-off. Which problem do I want? Trade-offs are a natural part of life and an essential aspect of strategy. This chapter delves into the concept of deliberately choosing between competing options. It's about understanding that you can't have it all and recognizing which opportunities align best with your goals. McKeown argues that acknowledging and embracing these trade-offs allows us to consciously make decisions that serve our greater purpose. This mindset shifts our focus from trying to do everything to doing the right things. 5. Escape. The perks of being unavailable. Escape is about creating space for uninterrupted thought and concentration. McKeown emphasizes the importance of breaking free from the distractions of the busy world. By making ourselves unavailable from the constant demands of others, we create the necessary space for strategic thinking and creativity. This chapter advocates for the value of solitude and reflection in discovering where we can make our highest contribution. It's not about being unavailable for the sake of it, but to focus on what's essential. 6. Look. See what really matters. This chapter teaches the importance of looking and seeing beyond the obvious. McKeown encourages us to see what others don't see and thus anticipate and navigate the future more effectively. It's about focusing on the bigger picture and not getting bogged down by short-term distractions. This ability to look allows us to identify and invest in the few truly important projects or decisions. By seeing what really matters, we can align our actions with our true intentions. 7. Play. Embrace the wisdom of your inner child. Play isn't just an escape. It's a vital tool for creativity and innovation. McKeown highlights how play can spark new ideas, forge connections, and provide a fresh perspective on challenges. He reminds us that play is not a luxury, but a crucial part of being human and a key to being productive. This chapter encourages us to incorporate play into our daily lives to unlock creativity and joy. It's about embracing the wisdom of our inner child to enhance our professional and personal lives. 8. Sleep. Protect the asset. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a priority. McKeown insists on the importance of sleep as fundamental to our effectiveness and well-being. This chapter challenges the glorification of being constantly busy and sleep-deprived in our culture. By protecting the asset, ourselves, through sufficient sleep, we enhance our decision-making, creativity, and productivity. McKeown argues that rest is not the enemy of work, it's its partner. 9. Select. The power of extreme criteria. Selecting what to commit to is critical in the pursuit of essentialism. McKeown advises using extreme and rigorous criteria to decide what makes the cut. This chapter encourages us to be highly selective and say yes only to the top 10% of opportunities. By applying this strict filter, We ensure that we're dedicating ourselves only to the most impactful activities. It's about quality over quantity in every aspect of our lives. 10. Clarify. One decision that makes 1,000. Clarity simplifies life. This chapter emphasizes the importance of being clear about our goals and intentions. McKeown explains that clarity about our direction and purpose makes decision-making simpler and more straightforward. When we're clear about where we're headed, we can make one decision that eliminates thousands of future decisions. It's about setting a clear course and sticking to it. 11. Dare. The power of a graceful no. Saying no is a skill that can be developed and refined. McKeown explores the power of a graceful no in protecting our time and energy for the essential. This chapter is about the courage to decline opportunities that don't align with our goals, even when it's uncomfortable. It's about setting boundaries and sticking to them, despite external pressures. Learning to say no effectively is a key step in becoming a true essentialist. 12. Uncommit. Win big by cutting your losses. Uncommitting is as important as committing. This chapter discusses the importance of stepping away from commitments that no longer serve our essential mission. McKeown advises that it's better to admit a mistake and cut our losses than to continue investing in sunk costs. This mindset allows us to redirect our efforts to more fruitful endeavors. It's about being flexible and adaptive, not rigidly tied to past decisions. 13. Edit. The invisible art. Editing life is an ongoing process. McKeown compares life to a manuscript that we continually edit to make clearer, better, and more aligned with our objectives. This chapter encourages us to remove the superfluous, the distracting, and the extraneous to sharpen our focus. It's about honing in on what's truly essential and refining our lives and work to reflect that. Editing isn't just about subtraction, it's about creating space for what truly matters. 14. Limit. The freedom of setting boundaries. Boundaries are liberating, not limiting. McKeown discusses how setting limits creates a structured space where we can thrive. This chapter encourages us to define clear boundaries to focus our energies. By establishing these boundaries, we protect ourselves from being stretched too thin and maintain our focus on what's truly essential. It's about saying yes to focus and no to distractions. 15. Buffer. The unfair advantage. Creating buffers gives us breathing room and an edge. McKeown explains that by planning for contingencies, we can handle unexpected events without getting derailed. This chapter emphasizes the importance of building in extra time and resources as a buffer for the unforeseen. Buffers reduce stress and allow us to maintain focus on our essential tasks. It's about being prepared, not just busy. 16. Subtract. Bring forth more by removing obstacles. Subtraction is an art. McKeown encourages us to actively remove obstacles that hinder our focus on the essential. This chapter is about identifying and eliminating these barriers to create a smoother path to our goals. By subtracting the non-essential, we can bring forth more of what matters. It's about streamlining our lives for maximum effectiveness. 17. Progress. The power of small wins. Small steps lead to big results. McKeown discusses the power of small wins and how they cumulatively lead to significant achievements. This chapter advocates for the value of small, consistent actions in making progress toward our goals. It's about celebrating each step forward, no matter how small. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and each one counts. 18. Flow. The genius of routine. Routines create a rhythm for success. McKeown emphasizes the importance of establishing routines and habits that align our daily actions with our essential goals. This chapter discusses how routines can help us achieve a state of flow, where we're most productive and engaged. By creating a structured framework for our days, we can more easily focus on what's important. It's about finding our groove and sticking to it. 19. Focus. What's important now? Focus is about the present. This chapter encourages us to concentrate on the task at hand and not get distracted by past regrets or future anxieties. McKeown reminds us that by focusing on what's important now, we build the future we want. It's about being fully present and committed to our current actions. Focusing on now ensures we make the most of each moment. 20. B. The Essentialist Life. Living the Essentialist life is a continuous journey. This final chapter ties all the lessons together, emphasizing that essentialism is a way of life, not a one-time change. McKeown encourages us to embrace this journey of continuous improvement and focused living. It's about being mindful, present, and consistently aligned with our core values and goals. Living as an essentialist means embracing simplicity, clarity, and purpose in every aspect of our lives. Accountability lessons. 1. Set clear goals and prioritize them. 2. Regularly review and adjust your commitments. 3. Hold yourself accountable for saying no to non-essentials. Leadership takeaways. 1. Inspire your team by focusing on what truly matters. 2. Lead by example in making tough choices. 3. Create a culture where less but better is valued. Conclusion. Essentialism isn't about getting more done in less time. It's about getting only the right things done. It's making the wisest possible investment of your time and energy. Remember, if it isn't a clear yes, then it's a clear no. Thank you for joining me on this journey to master the Essentialist way. Remember, it's not just about being busy, but being impactful. Let's put these lessons into action and transform our lives and leadership. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.